don't like to do that, but at least it's a practice for you to get started. Hopefully you can have an idea, even though probably you already give your teachers lesson plans maybe. All right, I don't know if you have a chance to talk to your teachers, but anyway, for lesson plan format. Well, at Ximen, we don't have a particular format that we prefer. So what I tell foreign teachers is that whatever is comfortable, okay? The old format that you get used to, that you use are okay, then we're fine. You know, we don't ask for particular format, but there are things that have to be included, okay? For example, what to teach, definitely, right? You have to tell me, this is the first week, first week of Unit 1, then what should be covered? And then what's important next is how to teach. You have to show me. All right, if you want to teach, besides giving me 5 words of the Unit 1, and then how are you going to present it? What kind of activity that you're going to do? And these are things, okay? And steps with the logics, that thing, okay? And then benchmarks of Hsinchu City. Well, basically, majority of school, we do not ask teacher to incorporate benchmarks. The reason is because that's a bit hassle. However, I do print out a set of benchmarks. Let's take a look at them. You know, these are the actually these are the standards of abilities that kids should know. Okay, they were divided into 6 sections, starting speaking, reading, writing, and listening, of course, and then followed by effective, integrated, and then also the last section I think is cultural. Okay, and then they all have a number to go with it. Okay, if you have time, do take a look at this set of benchmarks because they're divided into lower and middle and higher grades. Okay, and keep this set of standard in mind. You know, when you design lesson plans, these are the things that you need to use as a base. Okay, and trying to aim for it. Okay, and understand a lot of things cannot be just draw a line of this is listening, this is speaking. However, sometimes you can do 2 things together or even 3 things together when you do an activity. But just make sure that all the targets are to be hit. You know, when you are teaching to the kids. Okay, and then also teaching aids. What kind of things that you need? You need flashcards. Maybe you need to have your PowerPoints or activity sheet or homework sheet. The other thing that you might and then since you're new to the school, what I would suggest is that especially when you come up with a worksheet, I would suggest that you share that with your co-teacher and then see if they have any suggestions to put it. And sometimes what kind of activity that should be on the worksheet, that is also good. Okay, don't just send it to the printing lady and then send it. Okay, and then print it out. Okay, and next important thing is what due date, because we mentioned that in your evaluation. If the lesson plan is due on time, it's also important. One of the key important things. How detailed should a lesson plan be? I guess you should try it, and then maybe the co-teacher will give you a feedback on that. Okay, especially every school is asking different things. Okay, but okay, all right, and then I want to give I already got Kath's permission because I kind of want to use her example as how a lesson plan. I'm not saying her is the standard, but at least that's we are okay with.
No, down.
Down. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, this is the one the first draft that Kath sent me, okay? And of course I told her we need to have what, we need to have how, and we need to have material and the time. A lot of teachers like to put it to break the section into time. I'm okay, but if you're that type of teacher, that's okay, because I don't know if everybody can really follow, but that if you need this, it's okay, because that kind of give you a sense of time, how you break your teaching procedure. That's okay, but personally, I do not. I just want to see how what's in there and how they're conducted. Okay, this is the first week lesson for our grade 2 kids. Okay, greeting, and then we kind of talk about it, because the first week, what should we do besides introducing ourselves? Because I'm new to the kids as well. Okay, so we both have to get to know the kids. Kids have to get to know us. Since Kathy, I already have a name tag made myself. Okay, nowadays we kind of want the kids to know. We want to start building kids a sense of how English is formed. You guys, Ben learned Chinese, right? Can you tell me what is the difference between Chinese and English?
The tones, maybe.
Okay, tones. Okay, we got 5 syllables.
And
Each character. Okay.
English is written and Chinese pictures.
Right. English is letter, and each letter or combined letter has what? Sound. Right? In Chinese, we're a picture. We have parts. Right? So if I tell you lobster, and I want you to write down lobster in English, can you do that?
Yeah.
Basically, at least you can get at least consonants right? If I break it, I say lobster. Lobster. At least some kids will get L, maybe they'll get A or O, right? B, S, T, AR could be participle, right? At least you get parts of it, right? But for Chinese, if I tell you 龙虾, it's lobster in Chinese. 龙虾. I tell you 1 million times. Can you write it? No way. If I haven't seen 2 words, 龙虾, before, there's no way I can write it. It is not the sound language. However, English is the sound language. So when you're starting our kids young, you should build that kind of sense of sounding to our kids. Of course, our kids start with A, B, B, C, K. That's what you teach to the kids, right? When they were in grade 1, okay? The letter and the sound working together, right? You ask them A, they say A. When you say B, they say B, right? And then, so when you give them a picture, they put the sound together, okay? That's how we want, because starting young, you build up kids this. Then when starting grade 3, we start asking kids to do spelling. They can come up with a better sounding system. So for the past 13 years, a lot of foreign teachers, they teach word by repeating, right? You pick up a flashcard and you say lobster, 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 okay? And then you ask the kids, how do you spell lobster? And then the kids will say Lobster, 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 lobster. This is not working anymore. We want you to teach. We want you to start building kids the sense of chunks, syllable, right? And then within the syllable, the sound, right? Put the 2 sounds together, and then the sound change to the letter. That's how they break it. So we should build out with lobster, So how many syllables? 2. Lobster, right? So start clapping. I'm not saying you should introduce the word syllable right away in grade 1 or grade 2. But when you do this, apple, teacher, unconsciously, kids already know. So when kids go to grade 3, then I can introduce the word syllable. Then I can tell the kids, hey, remember when you were grade 1 and grade 2, teacher do the clap. What does it tell you? If I clap, means what? This word has 3 syllables, right? Banana. So I say banana. How many syllables? banana. Right? So these are the things that we want you to start slow. And then when we build up that in each, okay, so two lobster, let's use lobster, this word, okay, lobster. So when I say la, how many sounds? L, a, together makes la, right? Right? Or la, right? L, a, so la, how many sounds? 3 sounds. L, a, b, love, right? Stir, 4 to 3, actually 3. Stir, right? So I can say L, L, A, O, B, B, love. Stir, S, T, T, E, R. So when we start teaching that, when you show the kids words, point to them. So first by using my name as example, when I introduce the kids, not just showing my name tag, saying my name is Lisa, and then I'll ask the kids to say it 3 times. No, I'm going to put it Lisa. Tell the kids this is, and then I draw the line. I do not give them anything. I just draw the line. Use my finger. Okay, so when we say sound, we usually do this. We put it close to the ear. So we say what letter, what sound, what letter, what sound. Okay, so that the kids have the sense of knowing that kind of basic knowledge about English. That's what we want when you are doing vocabulary teaching. Not just like before, teacher just do repeat, especially when it comes to a long word. For example, I once saw a teacher teach the word comfortable. This is a very long word. Okay, comfortable for higher grades. Usually what I would do is I show the word. And then when I ask the kids, what do you see in the word? C-O-M-F-O-R-T-E-R. What do you see? Based on kids' knowledge, what do you think kids should find out? My spelling right? Okay, when you show the flashcard to the kids, what do you think they will find out?
It's really long.
Okay, very long.
4.
They should see this. Hey, they should see table. Probably kids will tell you it's table, right? All right, and then what else do kids see?
4.
Hey, 4. This is for you. What else?
4.
Come. Start with the same 3 first letter. Computer. Come.com. Right? The Gmail. Come. So usually, if you ask the kids to put them together, they will give you what? Comfortable. Something like that. Right? Okay? But that's not. But so you tell them no. Well, and then we break them. We find the vowel first. So how many vowels? 1, 2, and A space E 3. So 3 vowels. Tell them how many syllable. 3 syllable, right? And then you break them. Come. So we have this. So we draw the syllable line. We draw come, 4, table.
It's 4 syllables.
4
syllables.
syllable.
Oh, sorry. 4 syllable, right? Oh, bow. Bow is considered a vowel, is it?
Well, table.
Table.
is
Table.
Table.
Table. So
Yeah.
It says-
bowl itself is a syllable,
in this word.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so 4. Then you ask the kids, okay, now after if it's two or more syllable, then we need to have what? Stress. So if the stress is on 1, ask the kids to sound it out. Comfortable, right? If it's on 2, comfortable. If it's on 3, comfortable. Usually what I do is that I use my body as a stress. So if it's on 1, I go comfortable. If it's on 2, you say comfortable. If it's on 3, comfortable. If it's on 4, we say comfortable. So which one?
How do you guys say it?
Comfortable. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yeah. So it's on 1. Comfortable, right? So this how it. So usually, do not pick up the flashcard and start giving the answer right away. You know. So that's what I suggested. You need to dig out all the textbook that kids have learned. You know, all the phonics rule. So far, how far have they had? Okay, their phonics. Okay, so what kind of thing they already have. So give them a sense of looking at the word and try to diagnose it and try to sound it out themselves. These are the especially when you're teaching grade 5 and grade 6. I think these are the things that you need to try. Okay, so they will try to pull what they have learned. At least that's what they because we tell kids that I cannot teach you every word in English. When you encounter a new word, what do you need to do? You need to try to use your phonics rule and then try to sound it out. Okay? And how do you know it's correct? Well, probably next step, if you have nobody to ask, then you need to go to the dictionary, or you need to Google it. And then usually there's a recording sounding that you can click and you can sound it. Maybe do I sound it correct or not? Okay, I guess that's how we kind of build up kids' English, especially with the word. Okay, all right. So so I hope this can give you an idea. Don't just flashcard go over it 3 times and then think that imagine kids, a majority of the kids were able to get them. Okay, especially when this start with comfortable, and then gradually put them together. Comfortable. And then when you say that, of course, there's a blending sound to it. Then you tell the kids, okay, you do not break every sound, you do not say every sound clearly, but when you put it together, when we normally say it, we say comfortable. Well, so which sound is missing? Which sound is just kind of fade out? Comfortable. F, 4, right? Comfortable, right? You only hear come and table, and then the 4. So if you do the traditional repeat and say, what do? Kids tend to lose it because they keep hearing comfortable.
But they can't read it.
Right, or when it comes to spelling, how do you expect kids to spell them? Right? So the first week, if I'm teaching the word, okay, the first week. So first time, after I teach them, I practice them, and then I give them a quick quiz on the spelling. What do? I give them sound hint. I say comfortable. I give them this. And then when it comes to next week, second time to reviewing the words, of course, I will give them, reduce the clues, and then hopefully they'll be able to spell them. And then at the last week for this unit, I should be able to just pick up a comfortable picture, and they should be able to say it, and they should be able to sound it, and spell them. That's the steps, procedure when it comes to spelling and reading words. Okay, you will find out if we do not do this. Okay, over the course of learning, kids, all they remember is banana, B-A-N-A-N-A, banana, B-A-N-A-N-A. But if you don't hear them, if they do not hear them often enough, maybe after three months, they will not remember how to spell banana. Same thing with the rest of the words, okay? Because of the environment, we don't have the environment for it. So we need to, this is kind of like teaching kids how to fish. I teach you how to fish. I give you a pool, and then you can fish yourself. But if I fish all the fish out from the sea and give it to you at the end, when you run out of fish, you don't know how to get more fish by yourself. You go hungry, right? But if I teach you how to fish, then definitely when you encounter new words, then you're going to be able to decode some of them, okay? Hopefully. Okay, so does it make sense? Okay, all right, so we need your help to do that. Especially nowadays, every school pretty much asks kids to do spelling practice. Probably your school is going to ask you to put a little spelling quiz into your lecture as well, okay? And then that's, if you see kids struggle, then you need to teach them what is the techniques to even sometimes just quiz them part of it, so you will know if you point to a certain part or certain letter, okay, they'll know. If they know that letter sound like, pretty much they know there's a phonics, but it takes time, really, it takes time. So especially you only have them once a week, right? Build up slowly. And then co-op with your co-teacher. If you do this in your classroom, and then also the Chinese teacher do that in their classroom, that will make it even better. Okay, do not that you teach your own way, and then your Chinese teacher teach another way. I think that will only confuse the kids more. Okay, all right.
Do your the foreign teachers ever go into your room just to watch?
Watch? Well, pretty much I tell them my class is open all the time. Yeah, and then they can just come in and go. So. And then, like I said, we usually talk. So talk, sitting to each other, and then share ideas. Maybe when I was, when I just finished a great idea, so I just stand up and say, hey, Kathy, you know what? I just think of this great idea, and then we just start talking. And then, or maybe when I start designing an activity, somehow we got stuck, and then I'll say, hey, Kathy, hey, I'm stuck. Tell me what to do next. Can you give me an idea? So that's what we kind of build up each other. So that's how I know. Maybe you'll hear, or kind of by talking, you'll know what kind of classroom activity is going on in each other's classroom. Not really need to go into the classroom and watch, okay? You can imagine what kind of situation that might be. But of course, like I said, some activity that you work so hard to design them and then it didn't work out. And that's okay. So I if it didn't work out, I'll bring it back and I share with my co-teacher, hey, next time when you do this, try to avoid something. Or, hey, I have to think about this is not working, so I change to something else. That turns out pretty good. Okay, so it just needs try and error. Okay, all right. So this is kind of thing that, and then so Kath told me that he's going to do here in the song part. Sorry here. Oh, here in warm up. When I was reading this, okay, he's going to play the song because we kind of taught says that when kids were in grade 1, they have learned, the teacher had taught them a couple songs. So since this is the first class, so what do we do as a review? We bring out the songs that kids already know. They have learned from grade 1 as a warm up. So we also want to see how much has kids remembered, right? After a long break, if they remember anything that we taught them, right? So that's a warm up. So she put down, see if the kids can guess what the name of the song is. Okay, so she went on and doing the rest of the stuff. So here is my response to Kat. So I say, oh, can you see? Oh, thanks for your speedy work. The plan and the PowerPoint both look good and workable. Just one little suggestion regarding this guessing the name of the songs. I'm not sure if kids do or do not know the title of the song. Instead, we can do what's next. with the song that you are going to review. Basically, the teacher starts the song and stops anywhere you like or give the first line. Then ask student what's next. The pattern can be continued until the whole song is completed. So what I mean is that Kat started by planning, say, okay, she's going to play a little a section of the song, and then she's going to ask, okay, tell me what is the name of the song? The question, tell me, can somebody tell me what is the name of the song? You probably won't get any hands up, because what is the name of the song? Name of the song is probably hard enough. So what not to understand? Name, kids should know name. What's your name? Song, la 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 la, song. So, but however, when you put name of the song, that's already hard for the students. Okay? Or unless you have to, if you insist on doing that, then of course you have to give them examples. You have to show them what is the name of the song. And then you probably have to sing a couple songs. And then, okay, the name of the song is called blah, blah, blah. You know, by doing that, I don't know if the grade one would understand. So instead of doing that, and I suggest her, well, since kids should know the song, so why don't we do a little, like, I call it what's next, means what? When I start saying A, B, C, D, what's next? Can somebody tell me what's next? A, B, C, D.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I think hopefully we're gonna see some hands. Maybe not only couple hands in the beginning. However, when we continue with this pattern, I bet we're gonna see more hands. So I will go A, B, C, D,
E, F, G.
H, I, J, K,
And then
Q, R, S,
S, T, O, S, T, U, V.
W, X.
Y, and Z.
Now I know my ABC. Tell me what you think of me. That's what's next. Okay, that's better. You can also hit more kids, right? And then after you do that, then you play the video that kids, you know, we the teacher for grade 1 last year was graceful enough to share the video with Kat. So what she can do is play the video and kids can sing along the whole song one more time. That's the warm up. Okay. So and then you can tell them, okay, maybe this time you can introduce what is the name of the song. Start building the name of the song, the name of the song. Start building that knowledge to the kids. Tell them, okay, the name of the song is called ABC song. And we do it backwards. Instead of doing from the top, we do the content first, and then we come to the top saying this is the name of the song. So you do that with the rest of the song until the songs have been reviewed. Okay, so that was the only thing that I my suggestion. So basically, what I follow is I tell them maybe guessing activity is probably not suitable here. So my suggestion to you is do what's next. So of course, then Kath gave me a feedback and saying, okay, yeah, she liked the idea, and then so she moved on and to then make the changes on her lesson plan and also on her PowerPoint. That ends our lesson plan meeting. That's it. Okay, so this is how you usually back and forth. Of course, basically we do it in person, right? Because this is the first week, we didn't have time to get together. And then of course, this is because grade 2, she has 2 co-teachers. Basically, this is my reply. And because I had a chance of talking to the other co-teacher, so I told her, I said, well, you don't need to reply anything because I already talked to Kat. So this is the grade 1, week 1 lesson plan. So everything is done here. So yeah, just setting for that because we don't want. It's really not a good idea that back and forth because for a designer, I don't feel it's very good. We keep sometimes we give this, sometimes we give that. Keep asking you to update or change your lesson plan. I think that's not very polite of us either. Okay, so that's why we try to do it on one-time basis. Okay, and then we both know what is our role in the first week unit. Okay, first week lesson. Okay, all right. So now you have a chance of take a look at your textbook yet, but I kind of borrow it from Minfu. This is the grade. Oh, okay. This is the grade 3. Grade 3. Sorry, no, grade 4. Oh, this is grade 4. Oh, grade 4. Okay, book 3. Basically the textbook is chosen by the school.